solar eclipse is here, babes. The new moon solar eclipse that is happening in the fiery, vibrant, passionate, bold, and courageous sign of the realm of Aries. It is here. It is here. Remember, we just had our lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse, full moon that just took place as well. Okay. This new moon is happening on the 29th, okay, at 8 degrees, which is a Scorpio degree. And I find it to be quite a mystery because you see both Aries and Scorpio have the rulership of Mars. You know, you know. Now, Scorpios is Mars and Pluto. That's why Scorpios, babes, y'all be going through it. Anyway, we ain't gonna do y'all today, okay? The Martian energy. Mars is in Cancer right now, where he is not happy at. He is not comfortable with being in the sign of Cancer. So just know that this new moon eclipse that's happening on this Saturn day, where Saturn is still in Pisces, water sign, just like Scorpio. This is happening at 8 degrees, which is a Scorpio degree. The first Scorpio degree, 8 degrees. That number 8 is very significant. You may be seeing a bunch of 8s. You may be seeing a bunch of 5s, okay? Fire, cardinal, initiating, starting energy is heavily and very much so in the air, y'all. Okay. The passion, the fire, the energy that is blazing that you feel changing inside of you. It is a new you. It's a new foundation that is being formed inside of you. This is why you're doing a lot of purging. This is why you're doing a lot of releasing. Let's not forget we have Mercury still in retrograde. Okay, Mercury is in retrograde. He was in retrograde in the sign of Aries, right? Then he's going to go back and he'll be in Pisces. And you have Venus as is also still in retrograde, and she's going to move, but she's already moved back into Pisces now. Okay. So there's a lot of back and forth shifting energy. I keep telling you all that we are going back into time, darling, because you got to go back to go forward and go forward to go back, which is why there's an ending and a new beginning, and a new beginning that leads to an ending. Okay. 1010 1001 001 1110 111. You may be seeing a lot of those numbers, okay? There is a new you that is being reborn underneath this new moon solar eclipse energy. These eclipses, when we're in eclipse season, this is energy that is being chopped off of you, okay? This is energy that is being clipped off. It's an eclipse. Energy clip, okay? This energy is energy that has to go. 654 on the kulak right now, down to 3, 2, and the 1, which is you. The energy of Aries inside your being. Because when we talk astrology, me personally, I'm talking to y'all and I'm giving y'all this information from an esoteric level, okay? From an internal energy, because we are all the signs of the zodiac. You are Aries, you are Taurus, you are Gemini. You are Cancer, you are Leo, you are Virgo, Scorpio. So you are all the signs of the zodiac. So it don't matter how much I don't like it, you are all of those signs, okay, collective? This solar eclipse new moon that is happening in the sign of Aries, it is helping you to step into that passionate leadership, bold energy. And everybody ain't going to be feeling that energy just yet. They're not. For those of you all that are, though, because you are already prepared for this energy, you've been already getting set up for this energy. Spirit has already put you in place for these things. These are these people that are really the leaders of this new world, this energy that is shifting and everything that's happening. The truth, those that are being moved to the front, all that's what's taking place. This is why things are moving for you all, even when it feels like it's moving stagnant or moving very slowly. It's moving, and things are about to move a whole lot hell of a more fast. I just got a notification of the goddamn weather with the sun about to come out the cloud. You can see clearly now the rain is gone. There's a clearing, there's a cleansing that has been going on, and that is truly happening right now, collective. Again, like I said in this earlier in this first part of this video, this is why there's a strong purging that is happening. Crying, releasing, having triggers that are helping you cry and to release movies, TV shows, conversations, as I say, soul versing moments with certain people that are helping you to get this energy out of it, to help you step fully into your Aryan energy, which is to be a leader. Everybody is not here to lead, though. So those that are meant to lead, this eclipse, you are really feeling this energy and how it is putting you and pushing you into the forefront, into the spotlight, because you are number one. You've always been number one. You've always known this, hon. It's always been inside you, babe. You just have to look past the shades. Okay? Message! So the new moon is helping to close off energies, people, places, situations, habits, etc. Everything that is not a part of your divine alignment with yourself and where you're going towards and what you're headed to. Although we are still in retrograde energy, there is still a lot of new, uplifting, vibrant, beautiful energy that is in the air. Okay? I do not recommend trying to just go and start something new right now, especially while Mercury is in retrograde. We're not going to do that. However, this is that moment in reality, that time to really be with self, to feel the depths of what self is saying. And see, because Aries are ruled by Mars, Mars is in Cancer right now. Our passion, what we are about to step towards, okay, what we are stepping for on behalf of, okay, the fire that we are feeling, this passion, this energy that is being, like, seriously, it's like the energy is, you feel like the charges, you feel the tiredness, you're up and then you're down and then you're up and then you're down. It's like, okay, but I can go, I can do this, but it's like, no, slow down, rest, relax. Aries energy is a very go, 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 go. They're a bit impulsive, they can be impatient. Not all of them, because some of them gonna get in their feelings and get offended, okay? But again, that is that energy, okay? This eclipse and what it is doing, like, it is like a real reality check in a sense. Okay, not to mention with the North Node sub in Pisces now and stuff like that. It's like a strong reality check that is happening. It's divine intervention that's taking place. And something is not to say that the universe is saying, hey, you can't do this at all, or you can't have it at all. Some things the universe wants you to be more responsible with it, right? Take it, do it in a different approach. Handle it better, manage it better, things like that, okay? Aries energy is about you. It's about self, okay? So no, I do not recommend, starting new things or trying to get this going. However, this is the time to really look within you, okay? And see the things that maybe you need to let go of, having accountability for yourself, okay? Taking responsibility for yourself. As I was saying with the Mars and Cancer energy, that passion, that fire, this energy that is building up inside of us right now, it's towards our domestic life. It's towards home. It's towards your foundations. It's towards stability, security, right? Comfort, family dynamics. That is this energy behind this eclipse, right? And so anything that is affecting that and is affecting us as well, internally and externally, it has to go. Oh, confirmation. And being that this eclipse is happening at 8 degrees, which is a Scorpio degree, Scorpio is the sign of death, baby, of rebirth, of things being let go, because Scorpio likes to hold on to stuff very tightly and intensely until it is physically, literally having to be ripped away or taken away from them, okay? The axis of the Taurus and Scorpio energy, that Scorpio is possession, possessive energy. So anything that maybe you have possessed, this, for some of you all, this is money that has been tied up in other people, in dark energies, black magic, all that stuff like that. All that is being unleashed. All those spells have been broken. I need y'all to understand that, okay? Action, passion, protection, okay? 222, the home, the foundation, stability, security, family is a big thing, okay? But being your own leader, recognizing your impulses and your impatience, really, again, it's a strong message of taking accountability. What's up? Because when you really walk your spiritual journey in this path, that's what it's about. It's about holding yourself accountable for stuff, looking in the mirror, not just looking in the mirror to brush your teeth and wash your face and do your hair, really looking at yourself in the mirror and acknowledging certain things and seeing the areas that you need to grow, that you need to let go of, how you can get out of your own ways. Aries is a cardinal sign. Aries likes to initiate and go and start things up. Aries don't like to really sit still. Okay, now unless this is some Aries with some Cancerian or Leo degrees at home, so they home or they big threes, whatever. But for the sake of this conversation, they like to be on go. Aries likes to initiate, start, let's get this project. That's all the cardinal signs: Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. So the cardinal signs under this eclipse are definitely feeling the eclipse a bit more in the different areas of their life. Same thing here when it comes to the fire signs, Leo and Sagittarius and Aries. Check those placements in your chart. I offer birth chart readings, solar return chart readings, new moon, full moon, light purpose, abundance. I offer plenty of different things. If you do not know what service you want, what you're interested in, I offer free consultations. That's what they are for. You can get your angel number hats out of my store. They come in different colors, the whole shebang, Shabata. I appreciate those of y'all that shop my TikTok shop as well. In all seriousness though, How can you be more bold? How can you step more into a confident energy of yourself, right? How can you acknowledge and face your fears and really embrace them? Does that make sense? This is the energy that is being heavily speaking to when it comes to this eclipse energy. Now, on a bigger collective scale as well, okay, heavy Martian Pluto, and just read some of my notes here. We're also going to have Mars trining Saturn and Neptune, and they're both, and the Saturn and Neptune are both in the sign of Pisces, where Mars will be in Cancer. So that's a trine, a very harmonious aspect that is happening with the water signs and the water energy in the air. So very significant. I would look at where you have Mars at, look at your Saturn, look at your Neptune, find your Pisces, find your Cancer house if you just want to get some deeper insight. These are just the aspects. But it's I'm telling y'all, it's movement. I told y'all March was the month you march your ass forward. Everybody need to march their ass forward in the month of March. And they all go marching down to the ground to get up at the rain. Boom, 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 boom. That's a channel message. That's a song message. This leads me to even further, because the illusions, the deception, the false shit that's been going on in all areas of life, spirituality and teachings, with money, with the government, with just that's, it's so much stuff that has been lied and has been slandered and put false labels and all type of bullcrap on. Everything is coming out, y'all, and it's gonna keep coming out. Like somebody's literally expunging and just dig. I'm getting like an oil wheel or something. They do the rig. It's all coming out. Okay, you also have the moon is going to be conjunct Mercury in retrograde. Remember, when Mercury retrograde is going on, this is a review time. So some stuff that was missed or not said or people thought was going to be happening or communicate, whatever, some stuff is coming back around. It's like missed communications or missed stuff. Something very strongly with communication and new beginnings in communication, because a conjunction is a very positive aspect, y'all. Okay, let's get into the cards and just get a card here for the collective spread. It's a very beautiful energy though, y'all. And honestly, like Aries energy, fire sign energy is nothing like, I mean, none of the signs are alike, okay? I just feel like certain transits, which is changes and movement going on in the sky, right, astrologically, the impact of them can be a bit more like strong. And again, with Mars in the mix, Mars is your passion, fire, ambition. This is war, this is fighting energy, this is violence energy, this is your physical health, this is your physical build. Like, it's a lot of energy that goes into them when it comes to Mars and Martian people and just that whole thing. And so with Mars being in the mix, with Moon going to be conjunct Mercury retrograde in the sign of Aries, right? All that is over you. It's all about self. This is first house energy and wherever else you have, you know, your actual Aries house in your chart. Okay, that Mars trining Saturn and Neptune, the trine in the conjunction is really very beautiful energies. The energy of this eclipse will be bringing harmonious, uplifting, like inviting and uniting energies. Okay, that's what the eclipse is going to be doing, while also still dismantling, unwavering, and uncovering other shit that's going on, because what is before Aries is Pisces. And so there is still a swing of the end and the beginning, right? Aries polar opposite is Libra. Okay, I just picked up heavy Libra energy in the Life Purpose Collective read that I did. Check that out on my YouTube channel, Your Soul Awaits. Okay, let's get a card or two and just see what else is coming through. But it's something, these are just some gems that I got from Spirit about this eclipse as well. Changes in leadership and dictators, something going on with the leaders and the dictators, things like that. And I don't mean leaders as in I look at them as my leaders, because they're not. Y'all gotta stop giving them their power. They're not, okay? But the people who are claimed to be the powers and be, I'll say that, okay, dictators. Something with fires is also going to be very significant. Wars and war talk, guns and machinery, changes or different things going on in that area. Death is very strongly significant as well. That just kept coming through. So again, more people dropping like flies, or people find out information, shots to the head, stuff like that is yeah, like. And see, me talking about that type of stuff, I try to be just very careful, because I can really tap into that, and I'm not trying to tap into that right now. Okay, seriously, as I call it, D3. Okay, but D3ATH. Okay, there. All about you energies. So really putting you first, taking care of you, spending time with you, learning how to get more balance with self, and putting you first is significant. Shadow work, shadows of the self, okay? Purging and shedding, it's energy clearing and really choosing you. Remember that we are also now officially in this year of what? You know it. because we're in the year of the 9, right? So this is the year, right, of the snake, is it not? This is the year of the 9, the year of the snake. What do snakes do, right? They shed their skin. Any of the Scorpio messages that I put out, 707 right now in the Kulak, and when I do put out my messages surrounding Scorpio energy, I always tell people that Scorpios go through the gutter, yet they come out climbing though. You know what I'm saying? And when you shed that skin, snake, right? Think about your Kundalini energy and all that. When you shed that skin, baby, that's it. You can't get back into that suit. You cannot fake it. You can't try to be that snake that you was before. You can't. You have to be authentically yourself and step into that energy authentically and love it and appreciate it. And baby, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Okay? And so that is a strong message there as well, y'all. Okay? It's a really strong message. Did just catch 707 also, which is the energy of number 5. So major changes and divine shifts are here and on the rise, baby. Let's see what is here for the collective. Anybody watching this reading right now, Spirit, for this solar eclipse, new moon happening in the sign of Aries, baby. But it's definitely going to be some chaos and some stuff going on when it comes to the Goft. When it comes to the Goft. Hold on, y'all. The cards fell. Now, I know I called out that 9 of Wands energy earlier in that life purpose read, okay? All these cards fell. We have Temperance, 2 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Let me put them back in because all them cards fell and there's too many cards. Give us like 2 here, please. If you want a personal reading for this solar eclipse Aries energy, you can come see your girl. Just because the eclipse happens and passes, that don't mean, oh, it's over, the energy is done. No, it is not. It is still work that is to be done, right? It's an internal thing that is happening here. You have the 5 of Wands, conflict. Yep. That's talking about changes, conflict. You could be in argument here with somebody, with self, with the ego could be going on. You got the Knight of Wands rushing in and coming in. What else is this about here? Solar eclipse, new moon, and Aries for the collective sphere. If you've been battling, you see how the Knight of Wands just came out again. The Knight of Wands come out again. And I channeled that in this life purpose read. You got the King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, okay? This conflict could be about something that is coming towards you, okay? You could be you protecting yourself from this energy, or protecting your finance. Feel like they could be significant. Protecting your heart, guarded, okay, a bit timid, a bit reserved towards this energy that you feel is rushing towards you because there is some type of conflict going on. Fights, it could be arguments, and that's what I'm saying. Aries energy is that fiery energy. Like arguments are a thing when it comes to Aryan energy, okay? Fighting, violence, people getting into it, shooting guns, things like that is significant. Now, I don't affirm or put that on nobody. However, the energy is going to do what the energy is going to do. It can feel a bit chaotic for some people, okay? You got the Hangman card that came out also after the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, excuse me, and then you get the 6 of Swords that is coming through here as well, okay? So definitely there's a strong energy of seeing something differently, changing your perspective here on something, okay? This could be about something that you're in inner conflict with, or again, this could be people around you that are in conflict, that are having challenges, troubles. They could be going through arguments, quarrels, things like that. But it's some changes that's going on that may be a bit turbulent. Again, some bit of a chaotic energy here. You do have a Knight of Wands, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, which I believe the Knight of Wands is more Sagittarius energy. So this is movement, this is travel, this is a new direction. You do have somebody that is coming towards this 5 of Wands energy. And again, the Knight of Wands is above the 5 of Wands. So to me, this, and then you have the 9 of Wands after the Knight of Wands. So the Knight and then the 9 of Wands. To me, this Knight of Wands and this 9 of Wands energy is coming through very strongly like a protection energy, okay? In regards to this stuff that's going on right here, this conflict, these arguments, the fighting, problems with the ego or struggles with the ego, chaos, just whatever that energy is, anxiety, conflict, all that stuff, right? The Knight of Wands and the 9 of Wands, it's like this energy is rushing towards, it's like something is rushing towards this energy to clear it out, yet you still could feel a bit reserved about it, a bit unsure about it, a bit timid about it. You could be just, you know, trying to protect yourself, standing your ground. You feel like, I don't know if I can really let go of this wand or really, you know, trust this because I don't know. I'm, you know, kind of looking back at all the other 8 wands and I don't know. I didn't like the way that stuff was moving. I'm not sure about it, right? But it seems to be something much greater because you have the King of Pentacles here, okay? This is a giving man. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I believe is more so of a Taurus energy though here. So this is your money, honey, okay? Your finances, right? Even going back to this eclipse energy, Scorpio is the house that rules other people's money, joint ventures, joint finances, and things like that. Okay, so I told y'all money is being unasked. Money is being unasked. Now, this could be a masculine figure in your life, or this could be you, the masculine, whatever the case may be. Okay, but you're being asked. The advice here, the change is to shift your perspective and see something from a different angle. Okay, you're needing to look at something differently. And it's funny because earlier, as I was laying in bed, I was like, wow, I wonder if people have really taken the moment or the time to just lay upside down sometime, or just to look upside down. Like, that's a good thing that we're actually supposed to do. So it's shifting your perspective and seeing something completely different about this energy here. And what you're doing is, instead of you being in this reserved, shy, timid, unsure, it's okay to protect yourself and set boundaries. Just make sure you're not doing that though out of fear, or you're worried, or you know what I'm saying. It's recognizing something greater. And when you do this, instead of you being in this energy, you actually get to move forward, right? You move to where something is much greater for you. Okay, and a lot of this is your mental, it's your mindset. I feel like that's the new direction that is taking place. So you got the 9 and the 6. The bottom of the deck here is the 9 of Cups with the Page of Cups and with the 6 of Pentacles here. So a lot of 9-6 energy that is coming through. This 9 of Cups energy is a strong energy of you getting what you want, right? This is success. This is wish fulfillment. This is whatever it is that you're desiring. You're sitting there because you're like, I got it. Right? And so this is why Spirit is saying to look at it something differently, right? And sail your ass the other way, okay? Move into a different direction. This could be you physically moving away. This could be you moving away from people. This could be you moving away from the way that you are looking at something, okay? Because the 9 of Wands falls underneath this 6 of Swords, or the 6 of Swords energy, okay? The 6 of Swords falls underneath this 9 of Wands energy, right? And then you have the Knight of Wands that falls under the Hangman, right? This is a fiery, passionate energy that's coming towards you. It's not super, super quick, right? But yet it is moving towards you, okay? There is movement taking place. And Spirit is saying you need to look at this movement differently, or you need to see something differently and really what's going on here. And again, this could be about this person. This could be about this King of Pentacles. This could be about your finances. It could be work. It could be business. It could be a better way, maybe how you're giving your money, or people that are coming in to give you finances. But it looks like the 5 of Wands is conflict, the grief, the anger, the chaos, the ego, whatever it is. It is surrounding this energy. So this is a person. This could be you. This could be something that you are anticipating, something that you're manifesting, whatever it is. Spirit is saying to look at something different though, because what you are not really seeing is that there is movement taking place. There's movement into the greater waters, a different direction, okay, where something is better. And then that's the 9 of Cups, where you get your wish fulfillment, what you want, okay? I'm not saying you're leaving. I'm not saying that. There's power in the mind and needing to shift your perspective. The Page of Cups underneath the 9 of Cups, this would be 10 Cups essentially, which is even a more beautiful energy. Don't forget, we started off with the Ace of Cups being at the end, the bottom of the deck when I did, anyway, y'all know what I'm saying. But the Ace of Cups was there, so that message is significant. But you have your 9 of Cups and you have your Page of Cups. This is you listening to your spirit guide, your team, trusting those signs, the messages, your dreams, the signals, the instincts that you get, okay? Listening and getting that guidance, right? Piscean energy. When Mercury goes back at the Pisces, that could be significant. Once he's out of retrograde, that could be significant for you. And then you have the 6 of Pentacles also here. You have the giving, you have the charity, you have the help, you have the assistance coming in. You're getting the messages from the divine. You're trusting the divine. So it's like this is the earthy or the materialistic, and this is also the spiritual. Does that make sense? Or this is the grounding and this is the spiritual. That's the way this is coming off, the earth and the air energy, excuse me, the earth and the water energy, right? It's an intuition, yet it's also a grounding in the knowing of it, okay? That's the way this is coming through. And this is why you have your 9 of Cups that's here. Okay, and the top of the deck is, the front of the deck is the 5 of Cups. So you could have been in a very sad, sorrowful energy, crying over spilled milk, looking at what didn't already fail, what ain't happening, oh my gosh, grief, oh my God, da, da, da. Yet it's some other 2 cups back there that are standing that want you to focus on that and look at something in a much greater way, okay? So it's beautiful energy, yeah, something to keep